class of 2016. Mr. Stutz forgot the microphone, so I've never been accused of needing a microphone, so we'll be fine. First of all, it is such an honor to be here today with all of you. This is truly the highlight of my year, every year, the absolute highlight. I'm thrilled to be a part of this day, and I consider it a privilege to have been a part of all of your lives. Hey, Dom.
Oh, hi.
All of you here have taken us on quite a journey, and each and every one of us are better people for joining you on this journey. In getting to know the four of you, we've been able to witness your enormous growth. And in essence, you've allowed us to grow up with you. In this group, just looking out at this group, honestly, we have an entire group of champions. And every child deserves a champion. An adult who will never give up on them, who understands the power of connection, and insists that these students can be the best that they can possibly be. So to all of you teachers, counselors, administrators, the PAL students that are here, you, my friends, are all champions. Now, Mr. Meehan did take second in the state shot put his senior year, so I don't know if he's a champion. That's debatable. Dom and I talked about that. We'll decide that later. But the rest of you, you are all champions. A few quotes, not from me, from those teachers that know you guys best. First of all, from Mrs. Shield, Sean. Apparently Sean is quite the ladies' man. When he gets off the bus in the morning, he's surrounded by all the girls waiting to go back to their classroom. He is such a ladies' man that he received a prompt proposal from a young lady attending Salisbury High School. Diversifying, that boy Sean. Of course, Sean said yes, so we had a great time. Outstanding, Sean. Maybe you can give Sam Iorio some tips with the ladies. Desperately needs it. That'll be nice. You do, Sam. All right. One of his favorite nurses gave him a shirt that was so fitting to his reputation. It says, "I am a stud muffin looking for a cupcake." No, Sam, you cannot borrow that shirt. Matthew, known as Maddie, the quiet one in the group, always willing to go with the flow, is the go-to person when you're having a bad day. He has a pleasant smile that makes your day and a great laugh. He's like Norm from Cheers, those of you who remember Cheers. There's older adults in the classroom. Because every day when he comes in the classroom, the staff says, "Hi, Maddie," kind of like a Norm. With him graduating, they're going to miss the "Hi, Maddie" or the Norm. For Mrs. Evans, Dominic. Words cannot describe how much I will miss Dom. I will miss his morning ritual of sneaking around the corner and saying, "Hi, shy, Krupa." By the way, Dom, you are far from shy. I mean, it's the urban legend of the century. My God, man. You basically hold your hands over your eyes until Mrs. Krupa greets you. The daily hugs and his genuine love and compassion for everyone he encounters. There's not a mean bone in his body. He truly cares for every individual he comes across. I'll also miss hearing, "I sent you" every morning as Dom walks in, referring to the fire truck and truck emails he sent the night before. Ah, yes, Dom. Dom, and I personally will miss you coming to read to me, and when you would read to Mr. Humes and I, that was a very good time, my friend. And long before Krupa, and long before you would be yelling, "Stroll," you would yell for Mrs. Patterson. That was the early days. P! Remember that, Dom?
Yeah.
You do. I knew you did. I knew it. That's right. So, Stroll, you were not the first if you're out there. And also around B131 and Hoff! You know, obviously that too, right? There we go! We will miss that, my friend. Heather! Heather, remember my early meetings when I was your counselor? And you were asleep in all those meetings? You make us all tired. Now you're wide awake. You're walking around a true ray of sunshine, in my opinion. So, I mean, you have come a long way, my friend. And from Mrs. Evans, Heather, every morning, Heather always says good morning no matter how she is feeling. She's the first person to ask how you are doing and how your weekend was. She's also the first student to tell me when it's going to be Friday. Very nice. She's a wonderful young lady with an extremely bright future ahead of her. Heather, awesome, my friend. Congrats. Now from Kiefer. I forgot my tissues, Kiefer, so just wipe your nose on Stutz's chair since he doesn't have a microphone. From Mr. Kiefer. I tried to speak about Dom at PALS at the end of the year, and I couldn't get a word out. This place will be dull without him. I have seen him take the hardest of a kid and teacher and completely turn them into mush with his unconditional optimism. Dom never, ever has a bad day and turns yours around when you are having one of the worst days. Very true. I don't know who'll make me cards when I'm out sick. I don't even care that I am second to Stroll and trucks. There we go, Dom has changed the way students and this school see students with special needs. He has truly made a difference here. On the funny side, Dom likes to call people by whatever name he feels you should be on that day. You were either Joe, Guy, or Bob, if you cannot pronounce your name. Or if he just likes calling you Joe, Guy, or Bob, which he does. In the counseling office, they thought my name was Bob for a couple of years. So, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Keeper was crying just writing this. She's doing all right now, but give her some time. That being said, I'd like to introduce Mr. Terry Meehan, state second place.
My second place in the shot put, I will put that up against Eric's third place in the male gymnastics competition when he was in high school. But, parents, grandparents, relatives, friends, students, and faculty, welcome to the graduation celebration of 4 wonderful students, Sean, Matthew, Dominic, and Heather. I have worked at Parkland High School for 6 years. Every year I look forward to this ceremony to see the excitement on the graduating students' faces and the pride on their parents' and classmates' faces. Today is the first time I've been asked to speak. I truly rate it as a very high honor in my professional career. In looking up ideas for the speech and address this morning, I came across a wide variety of topics, including how one should start every day by making their bed in the morning and never giving up. I am positive nobody wants to hear me talk about making my bed in the morning, which is virtually impossible since Mrs. Meehan is almost always still sleeping when I head out to work. So I'll talk briefly about never giving up. Henry Ford said, quote, "Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goals." End quote. Everybody in this auditorium has some obstacles in his or her life. Successful people keep their focus on what they are working towards and never give up. No matter how scary the obstacles in front of them are, Sean, Matthew, Dominic, and Heather have kept their eyes on their goal. They have never given up. They have graduated. They inspire their classmates. They inspire their teachers. They inspire their families, and they inspire me. Congratulations, Sean. Congratulations, Matthew. Congratulations, Dominic. And congratulations, Heather. Thank you for allowing me this opportunity to speak to you this morning. And don't forget to make your bed in the morning. Thank you.
I guess I don't need a microphone either. I have my father's voice. Hello and good morning, I'm Mary Shield. First, I'd like to welcome all the parents, therapists, teachers, and staff to our 2016 graduation ceremony. These very successful graduates are here today because of all of you and the support you have given them through the years. Some of you have even seen these wonderful graduates grow and mature from preschool years to adulthood. Today we are here to honor their achievements and wish them luck with their next adventure in life. Matthew Garstar. Our 5 years together have gone by in a blink of an eye. I have watched you grow from a boy to a very handsome young man. Your eyes are always sparkling and your smile is priceless. As you enter into your adult phase of life, I wish you happiness and continued support to grow. Congratulations on your graduation, Maddie, class of 2016.